Dream bigger. Dream in big, Camilo said at one point of his concert. He shared how he always wanted this kind of lifestyle and how his loved ones kept telling him over and over again to keep dreaming big, to keep on going, to really believe in what he was doing and keep dreaming in big. Those words came over me with even more magic than ever before, gushing with faith and butterflies. See, throughout the past X amount of time, I've been in a negative and painful place. And even though by now I do feel like I'm repeating myself, it's not because I feel like Eeyore or sadness, it is because I'm embracing the awful and learning from it. You can actually find more about that in my weekly videos and ongoing life theme there too. Anyways, going through life with pain has been an uphill battle. Not only because it's the way that I move has become a lot more limited, it has submerged itself into every single area of my life, making it change in all my ways, thoughts, and feelings alongside of it. Priorities, boundaries, and even tastes have changed alongside of it. Isn't that what life is supposed to be about? Constant change and flow if we want to grow. And I feel like I've always wanted to grow at every change I've gotten. So when this concept presented itself to me about 8 months ago in this case, I was a whole different person. Well, maybe not entirely since my music taste is fairly similar. I still love Camilo. Sure, I've added Chappelle Rowan, Molly Grace, Alessandra, Michaela. Other than that, a whole new person indeed. I do my best to journal, write down thoughts, feelings, wins, fears, and whatever may come my way. As it is always a very best way to reflect. Even though it feels like at times I have a schedule of 1,000,000 errands, 1,000,000 meetings, and even more surprise roller coaster rides that make the weeks fly by, and then all of a sudden you're in the middle of the week, in the middle of the month, and even in the middle of the year. Boom, literally, what the heck happened? Anyways, so in order for me not to get to this point, I have tried out this Hard 75 challenge and many other ways to make sure I stay on track. Being self-disciplined is a hard task. I say this as I type this script because yes, I do type a script from time to time before I record these things, fully well knowing that I'm doing this in between classes, meetings, students in and out, mentorees in and out, employees in and out, between metro and bus transportations, long walks, stop at benches, and any chance I get because life does happen and I do want to continue to dream even bigger every single time. This is why I continue. The thing is about living a busy life, because that is what naturally happens and we let it, is that it rushes by far too fast. I know it is stating the obvious. Within that, we become way too used to our daily blessings and gifts. For reals, in the past 12 hours of writing the script, thinking out loud too, I've gotten 2 reminders 3 times. Careful what you wish for, and we are really living the best era and time frame. Sure, there are plenty of negatives without going into the details, but there are a lot more positives that we've ever had before. Technology, transportation, entertainment, freedom. The possibilities feel like they're endless for reals, literally everything. Careful what you wish for because complaining becomes super easy without even noticing. Spotting the negative at times becomes the norm, and then whatever comes out of your mouth turns into a cranky, foolish nonsense to the point that you are repeating yourself time and time again. Because of course, everything, quote unquote, stays the same in your eyes. For me, this reminder that came back to back lately is to reflect on how good I've got it and to realize what has changed for the better. Seriously though, what has changed? In all cap locks, super emojis and big screen and everything you want, what has changed? For the better. So, this also translates into, instead of complaining about what I don't have or what is still on my to-do list or how I've only worked all day, so it seems, because to be honest, between you and me, I've done other things throughout my day, and you can clearly see not only in my weekly recap videos that I'm doing, but also I can see myself doing other things during the day. I've journaled, I've read, I've had a social life, I had a romantic life, but still, I digress. So, Where was I in my script right now? Oh yeah, so this translates, instead of complaining about how hot it is, how cold it is time to change all those thoughts, and really speak into existence what I do want and be grateful for what I have. In our daily life, we can forget about these things so freaking easily because they become mundane, ordinary, and not so special. The coffee you have every morning, the talk with a loved one, the music you get to listen to on the way to work, the laughter of the little kids running down the hallways, the cars rushing by, the clouds passing by, everything, literally everything, so on and so forth. As a family member reminded me while I was writing this, we are gods and goddesses by simply the way that we are able to transport ourselves from one place to another. Because 100 years ago, everything we're living right now was a fantasy to somebody else, or they couldn't even be able to comprehend or think of such lens. And we were just talking about transportation. We were just talking about buses and cars and how there are freaking everywhere, or even bicycles that, yes, they did exist, but not to the length that we have bicycles today, for example. Freaking crazy, right? And then we start thinking about technology and about the little vacuum that does everything for us, or things like that, or just companies that can come instantly to your door of like groceries or anything that you shop online. Goodness. Anyways, going back to the main reason why I'm doing this video, behind this particular video, thanks to Camilo, dream bigger, dream in big, sueña en grande. This can be achieved first by being grateful about absolutely everything, to the point that you think you're exaggerating or being over the top, as in being grateful for the steps you take every day, even if it's 1,000 steps a day. Be grateful for the food you eat, even if it's fast food. I think especially if it's fast food, because you're able to afford fast food. Being grateful for the entertainment you get to see, even if it's the same show again and again. It could be your comfort show. It could be because you have that streaming service. It could be because you bought the DVD a while ago. You have that entertainment right in front of you. Being grateful for the noise outside your house because you can hear it. Be grateful for the many roller coasters full of surprise twists, falls, and high-ups, because all of it, absolutely all of it, small and all of it, it's living in luxury. Think about it. And the other way to dream bigger, soñar en grande, is by simply doing. Putting one foot in front of the other and doing some more. Faith goes hand in hand with being grateful. Remember that you can do it, that you are worthy and you are loved. You are able to break free of the everyday chains and be who you want to be, from your dreams to reality. After all, you don't want to miss out on life while trying to get it together, because you know that won't ever happen or anything of the sort. So let that sink in. Dream even bigger. And tell me your biggest goal at the moment. Shout it out loud. Mine is to live out my passion as a writer, filmmaker, storyteller, actress, mentor, and live very, very well, making it my main source of income while inspiring others worldwide and living a luxurious, abundant life full of ease, peace, and roller coasters. Because at the end of the day, that's exactly how we roll and grow. So, vayámonos de acá, please, a nuestro lugar feliz. Let's get out of here to go to our happy place. And let's dream in big.